you go and you get your wood ready, okay, and you have to have something to heat water with. You know, I mean a lot of water.
Yeah.
I would say about at least 30 gallons. And you have that, like, we used to use some of these, what do you call it, rocks like this. And then my grandfather had like a trough. Actually, what it was pretty neat. It's the inside of a water heater.
Oh, yeah.
And then they cut it and they put legs on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you fill it up with a hose. Okay, you put the wood all the way around it. Okay, first thing you do early in the morning, before you even kill the pig, before you do anything, you go and you light the fire. Okay? You don't kill that pig until that water's boiling. Okay? Once the water's boiling, you go to the pan or wherever, and you shoot the pig, shoot him in the head. And with 22 works almost always. Pig only has a little brain about that big, and it's pretty close at an angle between the eyes.
Yeah.
Not like right here, but like at an angle like this.
Down, yeah.
And you get them. You have a table. I used to call it the operating table, but it doesn't matter. People would put just boards or whatever, no? And I used to use an old door. And you put the pig there, right? And then you slowly get the mates, you know, those with a handle, so that you get the water, so you don't burn yourself, because the water's boiling. And you put it on the pig slowly. In the meantime, you have mostly the hickory knives, because they're real steel, and they got to be real sharp. And you can't be messing around sharpening them in the morning. You got to have them really in the evening. And they got to be really sharp. I mean, because you're not going to take the skin there and you're going to make gouges and you're going to make a mess. So you do that to the pig everywhere. The only thing you don't shave is the hocks right here. You cut those hocks off, you cut the ears off and the tail. Okay? Once you completely have it shaved, even the face, everything, then you get some soap and water and you wash it really good with a scrubber, like a scrubber, and then you use another knife and you clean it really good. Okay? You don't even open it or nothing yet. And then you put it on its back. Okay? You put a couple of pieces of wood on the sides. Okay? Stand it like that. And then you open it, but you open it a little bit just to get the rest of the blood that they have there. They have the blood in the cavity. I forgot a really important thing you do when you shoot the pig. You go in there and you poke the heart. Yeah. And there's a reason for that. Because you want the animal to bleed, and you use the blood to make. My grandma used to make both the sweet and the salt. It's like a porridge. It's hard to describe it, but it's delicious. And that's the only thing I never learned how to do, because I was outside. I was always outside doing the men's work, and I never was in the kitchen, right? Yeah. So anyway, so when you have the pig up and you open it, then you start spreading out that lonja, and you cut it in about thick strips, long strips, and you cut it. And then in the middle, you just make a slice, and you hang them on the clothesline or wherever. So you leave them there, and then you start quartering it and do everything else. Get the heart, open it up, take all the guts out. Stay with the liver. Take the liver to the ladies, because they're going to cook it indoors, and they're going to cook the liver. Take the blood, and sometimes they would like the clean some of the intestines. Yeah. Over here, not so much, but in Mora, when I was in college, I used to be, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Upward Bound, the program Upward Bound?
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah. Well, I was a counselor for many years while I was at college, and this girl taught me how to make burruñates. Because we used to do, and they're interesting, to say the least.
Burruñates.
Yeah, burruñates. It's basically you clean the tripe, right? Yeah. You clean it real good, just the tripe, and you clean them real good. And then you get the heart, the liver, and some other stuff, and you cook all those together. And then you roll it in the tripe, and then you deep fry it. And they're good. I thought I wasn't gonna like them, but I actually like them.
So what are you making here?
We're making chicharrones. Yes.
What? What day?
Way over there. I don't want you over here by the food. Yona.
Yeah, the matanza was
Over there by the name.
definitely heavy on culture.
Yeah.
Heavy because it's a process, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, okay. So, like I said, the ladies are inside cooking. And this is the other part when I was doing it, when I started doing matanzas in Las Vegas, I couldn't be in two places at once. You know, I couldn't be doing the pig part and doing the cooking part. So what I ended up doing is we would do all the work, the hard work the first day. And then on a Saturday, and then on a Sunday we'd have the party.
Yeah.
But I take it I would take it a step further. We would have the meal, but we would have a chicharron party. And you couldn't come to the chicharron party unless you had one of three things: tortillas, beer. You couldn't come. You couldn't. And they got pretty crazy. I want to go. You wanted tortillas, green chili, and beer. Okay. And then a friend of mine, we had one of those. He had one of those, one like that. And then I had this big stick, right? And so what we would do, just inventions, crazy stuff, just to have a bunch of fun, right? And the stick was pretty tall.
Yeah.
And so, you should be doing this, because after a point you can't leave it. You got to keep turning them, right? And everybody would have a turn around. That would be called the witch's dance. Oh, we loved it, man. But it's been about, I'd say it's been like 5 years that I haven't killed
Oh,
a
really?
pig.
You haven't done one?
No, like in 5 years though.
Why is that?
My main buddy passed away, and then I just didn't have any more help, and I just haven't been able to put it together. I know I can kill a pig and do it by myself and cut it up and stuff, but I just love the tradition part about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The cooking and inviting the people. And it's amazing how a fire and early in the morning, you would think people say, man, they're not going to get up early. Hell, if they get up early, they'd be out there. When are the chicharrones going to be?
It smells
Not
so
until the
good.
evening or tomorrow.